Hey everyone, Gavin Stoner with Fanboy TV, and we're getting ready to leave MondoCon, but we could not leave MondoCon without talking to someone from Mondo, so I'm joined by...
Jessica Olsen.
What do you do for Mondo?
My title is Chief Operating Officer.
That's your title?
Always, yeah.
Basically, you just go to work and play, because it seems like that's what all Mondo
exactly.
does.
Yeah, we just goof off all day.
So, how do you feel how Mondo has developed over the years?
It's pretty crazy how fast we're growing. I mean, it was... I've been with the company for 4 years, and the first year that I was with Mondo, we were rolling posters underneath one of the theaters, like at the Alamo South Lamar. So we moved from that to having a gallery space, and then from that to having like an actual like legitimate office with a warehouse, and then now we're doing conventions. So it's
which is going gangbusters. I did not expect this many people up in here.
Thank you.
We might need to be a little quicker with our interviews because there's so many people in there and they're all trying to get into places, and I was like, this is just awesome. Because when they said MondoCon, I was like, done, check me in, I'm done, you know?
What were you expecting? Is this about what you were expecting?
I was expecting not quite so many people, and I was expecting more Fantastic Festers, honestly.
Yeah, there's really, I'm not seeing very many.
Yeah,
I think we've got more people coming from Fantastic Fest to here than the other way around.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, it's
and
own
there's
island.
a lot of families here, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And you've got some of the greatest guests. Like I totally embarrassed myself with the Howard the Duck guy because they didn't know he drew Howard the Duck. I was like, "What's your obsession with Howard the Duck?"
Right.
That was my first question. He's like, "Well, I kind of drew him."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay." And then it was all better after that.
Yeah.
But when you talk about the gallery, I love the fact that you guys have a gallery. But if your Medusa chandelier ever disappears, don't come looking to me.
Right. Okay.
Because I'm obsessed with that thing, and it's like, where did you get it?
Oh God, I'm not gonna remember. Andrew Walkovich, I think Adam Walkovich, I think is his name. I'm massacring his last name.
It's okay, I do it all the time.
He's a really amazing artist that does that kind of work, and we commissioned him to do that for the.
Sweet.
Medusa's kind of our kind of side mascot.
Yeah, I
just because
noticed that you have a
Justin's
lot
obsessed
of
with them.
Octopian things
Yeah.
going on. Like our posters actually got Cthulhu on it for you to sign.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, awesome.
I remember that. What has been your favorite thing about being a part of Mondo?
About Mondo and about the, I think it's pretty fascinating how, just that we're bringing this group of people together that have this very specific thing that they're all into. It's really hard to describe because it's not just like it's a bunch of people that are into Comic-Con. It's not necessarily like a Comic-Con crowd. It's not necessarily just a film nerd crowd. It's not like it's the combination of all of those things of like design, comics, film, music, like all of those things coming together. And that's what I think, that's why MondoCon was so exciting, was to be able to bring all of that together and then bring other people who are doing similar things, not just the artists that we work with, but also, brands that are, we just love. Like,
I laugh when you say music because I don't know what the deal with records are, honestly.
Right?
Everything I have is digital, and I was like, oh no, you got to get vinyl. I'm like, I don't even know how to use a record player.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's really great because the art, there's something tangible. It's the artwork is there. I have a record collection. I listen to MP3s more often, but I like having them there.
It's like a conversation piece when you have like a dinner party. Oh, let me put on this record. You're like, how do I open it?
Exactly.
I could probably use a Fisher Price one or something.
Right. Yeah.
Be about the level I can get to.
Well, it's about like I really think it parallels to like DVDs and Blu-rays. Like you kind of get to this point where it's like you don't really need all those on your shelf. You can just buy them on iTunes or download them or whatever.
That's what I'm getting to the point now. It's all digital.
But then there's also those ones that you want on your shelf. You want, so when people come over, you're like, oh man, you're into Alien too. Like you got that box set or whatever, and it's kind of just, kind of represents you and your taste.
What are the Blu-rays on your shelf that you have to have physically? Like the series or genre?
Well, I do have the Breaking Bad box, or like it's in this like crazy, box.
Like,
I don't know what that is. Like a can, I don't even remember what part of the show that was, but like it's in like a and then the stuff that we worked on, which the Tarantino box set we worked on, I'm really, really proud of. And
it was gorgeous.
It's just amazing. Like Rob Jones did all the art direction on that, and I'm just blown away with how detailed he and Ken got on that. It's just it's so awesome, and I'm a huge fan.
I laugh because you're like, I had Breaking Bad and Quentin Tarantino. Mine is Disney movies.
Oh,
the classic.
yeah.
I got a whole shelf of those. because I won't buy those digitally for some reason.
Yeah.
I have to have the physical
The
copy.
animated stuff or
The
live
animated
action
stuff.
or both?
Yeah,
or,
I've got the
yeah.
animated stuff straight up going
Nice.
into Pixar, and of course my 3D movies because I'm obsessed with 3D. Why haven't they re-released Iron Giant on Blu-ray? Do you know?
Well, I know that we've tried to make that happen, and we don't have like a clear understanding of why it's not, but we have asked about it. So no, but I know Brad Bird wants it to happen, and that he wants it to be like special though, like to have like like a special edition, not just like re-release.
Maybe it can come with that giant 2-foot action figure in that
Right?
case over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Which if that turns up missing, it's not me either.
That's not you either. Okay.
No, you could totally blame the cameraman.
Right.
So, are you guys obviously planning MondoCon too?
Yeah, and so far so good. They're, like I think everybody's happy and they would come back. So yes, yeah.
You're gonna do it someplace else? You're gonna do it here?
I actually really like this space. I feel like it's really good for us. I think we might need a little bit more just because of the attendees. But really, the focus is really to make it better, not bigger. I mean, it can be, maybe it'll be bigger, but not to just be like, oh, great, now we can expand. And because this is so much about, like, I think curated is a little overused word, but that's what it is. I mean, we've really handpicked our favorite people to be here, and I want to make sure that that's how it always feels, and that it doesn't get that Comic-Con syndrome of just turning into this massive thing.
Which
just
goes
for the
to
sake
the
of
big
it.
debate. Corporate convention versus fan convention, and this does definitely feel very much like a fan convention.
That is the goal, and you can mark my words. And if in 10 years you can come talk to me and say like, this doesn't feel like a fan convention anymore, and we'll
in 10 years
scale
you'll be
it
like,
back.
no, I never said anything like that. And I'm
Yeah.
going to pull this tape up on digital.
Right,
Because I'll be like,
exactly.
look, right here you said I can come knock on your door and you're going to give me all the toys in your office.
Exactly.
See, I got her to say exactly.
See, yeah.
So good luck at the event and
Hey,
have
thank
some more
you.
fun. What is your favorite panel that you guys have so far?
I actually really enjoyed the one that we just did. That the design, like movie design panel was.
Yeah,
pretty
everybody
awesome.
probably was in that one. We're going through, oh my God, the Hellboy guy.
Yeah,
it's like one of my favorite people ever. And
Yeah.
they're like, he's not here right now. I was like,
He's in the panel. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's really awesome to be working, like, just be hanging out with the people that we're hanging out with. It's pretty mind blowing. So yeah.
All right, so thanks for talking to us here.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
we're about to get ready to head out of MondoCon and go back over to Fantastic Fest because it's not like
Right.
I'm not busy enough already.
Yeah, see some movies for us.
I've seen some good ones and some bad ones, so I'm going to leave it. Yeah.
That's a film festival.
Yeah, it's a film festival. So we've been here at MondoCon. Hope you guys enjoyed our interviews, and make sure you're here next year. You're not going to want to miss it. It's just epic awesome. And maybe
Thanks.
we'll talk to you next year and see what changed and if you still like the idea or not.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Thanks.